Good morning, y'all. So, I am literally in a lucid dream state, and it feels pretty good. I love my spirits so much. I do. I love them so much. They're, oh goodness, the way they do me is beautiful. So, um, I still have to wait about 25 minutes to go down here. I had to clean my sheets and my blanket from my bed down at the laundromat, and I'm gonna go down there and grab it. So I can't go to sleep yet. And then as soon as I get that, I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. It is on today. It is on and popping today. Yes, it is. And I got a brand new thing of rosemary coming today, as well as eucalyptus essential oil will be here today. And I am getting ready to help out the babies, in particular, my babies, especially. But then I have godchildren too. I am so sick of mentally ill adults with demons on the internet, and then some even in real life, projecting their trauma or trauma dumping on people who have never been through that. And they have a real slick way of doing it. That's just like that person trying to put their demons on you, or they bad spirits, or they fears. I don't like that. I'm gonna do something about that today. I am. At some point today, a little bit later, after I get a few hours of sleep here, I gotta get up and go to Dollar Tree. Gotta get some straws and stuff from up there. I probably need to get some sugar too. I'm pretty sure I need sugar from up there. A few things. But when I get back, it's on. Before I got up, I managed to get up. I went down to the laundromat, put my stuff in the dryer, and I got me some Skittles. I'm very sleepy, but I'm ready to just fall asleep. I can't wait till my stuff is dry. I had a dream, and it was like one of those lucid dreams. I had a dream that I was in this either apartment or somewhere, and it was like, you know, who this lady was, I was there. I don't know who this lady was. She was getting ready to put out this crazy man. She was crazy. She was like, I'm going to take him, take him home or whatever. Like, he just acts crazy. Let me take him home. And it was like 20 kids up in there. It was like it was like three families in there. It was a bunch of little kids. Y'all know I love the babies. You know, Jamila loves the kids, man. I don't look at kids as like you would never catch me online telling somebody that their kids are dusty or I hate people like that. I don't look, the kids love me too. When they see me, like these kids around here, when they see me, they just, they kids, man, they kids. I can't stand people that mess with kids, man. Anyway, the dude never came out. I don't know what happened. I woke up and I had to go put my stuff in the dryer. There's too many people that are trauma dumping on other people's kids. And I'm going to hand it back to her, specifically that, specifically. Now, there was a really mentally ill lady who needs to be medicated and gone in jail. You know, apparently her father must have molested her. But apparently her father molested her. This is a fact. Because for some reason, every time she comes on YouTube and starts talking about a bunch of psychobabble, she accuses me and accuses my father of molesting me. My father never molested me, guys. Never. Okay. That's a fact. Dino was many things, but he was not no child molester, and he never molested me. He never did anything to me. Okay? That's the truth. Um, and this is how I'm processing it. The fact that she is trying to project her trauma to me. And with that trauma is baggage. With that trauma is fear. With that trauma is her way of processing it. So because this girl named Blue in California, her father molested her. Yeah. She's got to call CPS on me. As far as she is calling CPS on me. Keep out the defects in the CPS powers. They are factually projecting their crap onto your kids. My children have never been beaten, traumatized. My kids, I've always treated my kids like gold. Always. We ain't never been through no stuff like that. And then that's another thing. I ain't never had no dirty house. I ain't, people project their crap. I remember one day I was looking at my old house and I just looked at the fact that I needed to do my kitchen and I did my dishes or whatever. And as I was cleaning those dishes, because I have to do my dishes here too, as I was cleaning those dishes, I realized that those dishes represented all of the garbage that was being thrown at me. Because it was like every dish in the house was like dirty. And I had a lot of dishes. I still do. Some of my dishes, I get my dishes from, you can get some cute dishes from Dollar Tree, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, they have some cute stuff there. I like Dollar Tree. Anyway, people are trauma dumping, especially people in that black sector. Y'all about to realize that you shouldn't mess with your neighbor. I'm about to put a mud hole in every single person that has ever trauma dumped in that sector. Good morning, Natasha. Oh, I'm gonna get you today, specifically for that, specifically for adults that are trauma dumping. I can't stand that people will try to put that stuff on you. And when they're accusing you of something so ridiculous when it comes to your babies, they're trying to make your child experience the negative karma of their bad experiences in life. And then maybe even take the good from you. Not no more. We done with that. That's over. That's over. And y'all know at the Dollar Tree, they got plenty of mirrors that I need. Oh, I'm about to do some work. Not just mirrors, though. Obviously, right? People be seeing people do spiritual work in social media, and I just don't realize what it truly is. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to make it do what it do. I'm going to take the time to make sure that I do that. And it is nothing that these people that project. I've always loved my babies. I remember every single birth. I remember the way they little hair smelled when they was born. You know, when they do that thing where they grab your finger, I remember all of that. I remember the way my babies looked at me. I have always been so happy with my babies. And I went through Jacob's birth and everything on YouTube. Like I vlogged the whole pregnancy from the beginning when I got pregnant until he was like, what, about two? And I think that's not about 1 years old. And that's when that channel got flagged. And it got flagged because I responded to these people once. And that was before YouTube gave you 3 chances. You know, they just was kind of like blip. I wish I could make them give me that channel back for real. I just haven't had the time. I need to eventually because I had a lot of important videos up on that channel. Even some of those videos had my mother in them. Some of them, you could hear her voice in the background. And then it was a birth video of Ty, and my mother was in the video of the birth, and it was uploaded. So these people, though, that are projecting they negative energy and bad karma, it's called a karmic projection, is what we gonna call it. People making accusations, what they're doing is they are sending that karma to you. They sending it to children. They through. They done. They done. Anybody doing that? Anybody doing that? Everybody doing that is gonna have to deal with their own shit. That's a fact. Watch. Watch. And it ain't no spell either. It ain't no spell. I ain't gonna tell them how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. That is a fact. That that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And they real slick and clever with it. You know, nobody should ever be a sponge. If these people have experienced trauma in their life, that is their trauma to work through. Period. Anybody that I've noticed that have done that is in for a rude awakening. Starting tomorrow is going down. And your Psalms 40 and Psalms 104 ain't gonna help you. That's a fact. My spirits remove that. I'm about to get them. Because that ain't fair for you to project your stuff to innocent children. They deserve to have a chance in life. And then you projecting it to people. I can't wait till I get my little, I want to get a cute little, like, farmhouse next to the lake over there in Missouri. You know what I'm saying? My children have always had decent places to live. My children have always had the best. I ain't went and bought no Jordans or Nikes, but my children ain't never been through, and they never do. But it's just the point. You know, I'm going to stop these people that are doing that. They're going to have to deal with their own crap. It's called trauma dumping. And we've been, I don't know why I didn't realize this before, but we have been literally dealing with other people's karma and trauma for quite some time. And it don't hit us, it don't stay on us. I always send it back. But I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of them trying it. They gonna suffer for doing that. They're going to suffer. I'm sorry. I've had over 60 defects visits because the past 10 years, because these people refuse to go and get mental help and got the nerve to be playing around with spirits. Oh, you going to learn. You going to learn. You going to learn today. Hmm. I was sitting there looking at their chat room, and some weird dude in the chat, you can tell that this person is up to no good. As they sitting up there talking, this person comes into the chat and says, somebody needs to help those kids. Hun, either you're talking about yourself or you're talking about your own kids. Hmm. More than likely talking about their own inner child. Most mothers are not going to care about your inner child. I can just about imagine what that person that was in the chat room went through. That has nothing to do with my children. That ain't how you process and deal with your pain. They're getting it today. And I'm going to keep it on them too. They're going to deal with their pain. They're going to deal with their own pain. Because you know what? I'm already a sage. Whatever trauma I had to deal with from my childhood, I already dealt with it years and years ago. Before I even had children, a lot of it, which it wasn't much. I realized after coming to YouTube that both of my parents were very good parents. And they did a good job. And I appreciate my parents. I realized that seeing how these people must have suffered at the hands of their parents. Then when I moved to Georgia, I would take spiritual baths every single day. Like I lived in this little townhouse in Decatur and it had like two bathrooms and it was like one bathroom was on one end. Was it two toilets? Yeah, I think it was a I can't remember. I know that it was a I took a picture in front of it one time. It was like you went in through one door and there was a mirror and a sink. And then you walked through this other door and then it was a bathtub. And then you walked through the other door and that was like my private bath area. So it was like an interconnecting bathroom. It was a cute little duplex, little townhouse I lived in. But I would go in there and take a spiritual bath like every single day. And I would put cinnamon in it. And I just cleared all that stuff out. And then these people just kept trying to dump, karma dump, trauma dump, karma projection. You're gonna get it along with all your bad karma back, and ain't nothing you can do to fight it. You know why? Because it belongs to you. And I'm not really carrying anybody's baggage at this point anymore, and it feels good. You gotta make sure that your kids don't. Be careful when somebody talking about your kids. And people do talk about I can't people don't do that with me. People don't talk about other people's kids to me. People don't talk about little children to me because they know I don't play that crap. They know that that's not a conversation that I'm going to be a part of. They know I'm going to check their asses. That's a little kid. Ew, you're disgusting. You're an idiot. Why would you talk about a little child like that? Right? I don't play that. Okay? People sit around and talk about kids even when they're not online because of their trauma. And if you know how it is, especially when it comes to ignorant people, sometimes that's what they experienced as children, was a lot of malignancy, a lot of negativity, a lot of toxic energy, being mistreated. Um, I don't know if this person was talking about me. My children eat the same exact thing that I eat. I ain't never been the type of mama to be like, oh, let me eat this and give the kids hot dogs. No, I've never been that type of mom. My kids eat what I eat unless they don't like what I'm eating and they can eat something else. And that's another thing. I never forced my children to eat foods that they didn't like. Because if your child don't like what's being fed to them, they possibly could have some kind of allergy, or either they just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Kids have their own taste too. I never did understand what people that did that. What's that about? If it's something that my kid does not like, and I'm cooking it, I'm not gonna force my kid to eat it. That's just like Jacob don't like beans. He does not like beans at all. And he don't like no eggs either. For some reason, Jacob don't like eggs unless it's deviled eggs. He tears some deviled eggs up. But he don't like no beans. I love beans. I love kidney beans. I love butter beans. I love pork and beans. If I cook that just like a snack or whatever, just if it's some beans, I'm not gonna give it to them because that could make a kid sick. If it's something they don't like, they just don't like it. Because it makes me fart. He said, because it makes him fart. If he don't like it, he don't like it. Okay, he has the right to like and dislike what he likes, and that's just, I was the same way with my three older children. I was the same exact way with them. I was. Okay. So anyway, I am going to do that work. You people that are trauma dumping, y'all trauma dump on people's cats, dogs, don't y'all? They project, trauma dump, karmic project onto people's children, animals, and to the people. And it's time for it to stop. You're not going to do that over here no more. We done with that. Specifically, it's going to be specific to that. I don't like it. And you know what? I know you do that to other people, kids, too. So I'm going to make sure you can't do that to other people, kids, even children and animals that I don't know. I'm going to make sure you can't never do that to nobody. Project your evil and your vile energy to somebody. Go get some help. Go get some mental help. How about you take a spiritual bath like how I instructed? Remember, have y'all seen my spiritual bath video? I tell my clients when they take their spiritual bath, you need to stay in that bathtub long enough for you to pee at least 3 times. Because when you pee, there's the toxins coming out. These people are toxic. They barely want to take a shower, let alone take a spiritual bath. They don't want to listen to me. They want to be malignant and toxic and come on here and yell and scream. I got something for y'all, especially these adults that turn on their camera. And this one of them, Miss L, she just turns on her camera and just argues with Jacob as if he's another adult. Just, girl, you done with that. You done with that. I don't know what you gonna do. You gonna get some help. You gonna have a seizure or something. I don't know what you gonna have. But I know you ain't doing it no more. You little nasty, disgusting stuff. Just like they photoshopped that picture of my son, absolutely disgusting. And I don't know why YouTube still allows it up. I flagged it so many times, they just leave it up. I don't know why. Okay, it's on and popping. Y'all gonna regret. Y'all should have handled your business. If you were actually about that life, you would handle your business. It's all in popping. That's all I gotta say. I'm tired of y'all doing that. And I did similar work like that when they just recently filed that bogus CPS report. The reason why they file bogus CPS reports is because they're traumatized from their childhood. Trauma can create psychosis. Okay. Oh no, no more psychosis for you. You're gonna be wide awoke. You're gonna be wide awoke. You're gonna be aware, and you're gonna be processing your own trauma from here on out. You're not doing it to nobody else. Okay. All right. I think my stuff is done. I'm gonna go down there and get my blanket. So I'll see y'all later. Yeah. Y'all done with that, and try to play with me if you want to. Like I'm talking about specifically people that do that. You done. Okay. And that's probably why these people don't they family don't want nothing to do with them because they just project all their negativity. My family love me. When they see me coming, or they when they have their babies, they bring their babies straight to me. Cause they know that see is first of all, like I said, I don't hold on to trauma and I don't hold on to anger. I don't hold on to that. I release it. I'm real good at doing that. I don't have no unresolved trauma. I don't. But when it comes to kids, I don't like people messing with kids. I think it's got something to do with Saint Gabriel or something. I don't like that. I don't like seeing people take they stuff out on kids. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? And you can't just dump all your crap off on random kids on the internet. Nah, you done with that. And you gonna hate me even more? Okay, that's fine. You can hate me all you want. You can't touch me. You not gonna hurt no children. I made that promise that you not gonna hurt no children. Cause that's what they want to do. Cause they just like whoever abused them. The only difference is that they think that it's okay to do that. What you're doing, that would be just like if I came on here. Think about it. If I came on here and did the same thing, it would be clear. They real cloudy with it because it's a group of them. People be like, Jamila, you just drama dumping on. I would never do that, but think about it. If I did that to another adult, people be like, oh, she's trauma dumping on that person. But they do that to little kids. I believe little kids deserve a chance in life because they're little kids. And you got old people, old and craggy, old and half dead, old and ruined. They ruined because they done they just threw their life away, and because they threw their life away, they want to come on here and attack little children, and I don't like that. And you done, and it ain't a damn thing you can do about it. I do whatever I want to do to you. I'm a witch. And these little babies, they gonna have peace. They gonna have everything they want for Halloween, for Christmas. Y'all gonna be sitting over there looking crazy. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Hug your babies for me. Love you guys. Bye bye.